survey around the country on the way population handles themselves in speech and deals with their friends and interact with their peers and whatnot.
Okay, man, I'm gonna just put this out here because I'm just tired. I'm sick and tired of this whole thing, and I want once and for all to put this in a boom topic to slap it down the beginning.
Once and for all.
So okay, so boom, COVID. Tell me about what it is, and tell me about what your thoughts are on it.
All right. So anything that I say after this, I am going to say it matter-of-factly, but it's all my opinion. It's all speculation.
Okay.
And I could be 100%
I
wrong
need you to
about
be.
everything.
I need you to act like you are the professor, though.
Yes, I am going to act like I am my soul that died possibly from corona in 50 years, and I'm coming back. I reincarnated
And just
I'm
lay
coming
down
back
it all.
to let everybody know what's happening with coronavirus. So I don't believe that things happen on accident. I don't believe that events in this world are just whimsical events of random. A lot of people think that they are because people can't even plan what they're going to eat. So they think that people
just
in high
happen.
places, right, they can't plan what to eat. So they think that people in high places can't plan for you. These people have unlimited resources, right? I think that there has been a movement to try to change the fundamentals of freedom for quite a while now, but this is just the next phase. This feels a lot like right after 9/11, where 9/11 happened. There was already like some suspicious stuff with that, right? But like nobody knows, right? And that's the beauty of it. You know in your heart that something's off, but you can't prove it.
So are you saying somebody choreographed this? Is that what you're alluding to?
I think that just like 9/11, it's just a test to see how much you're willing to give up to be safe. I think that this isn't about a virus. This is all about what are you willing to do? How many liberties are you willing to give up for the sake of protection? And I think that we've been kind of lulled into this.
We
And
fell for it.
yeah, but you can't do it too fast.
Because I wear a mask everywhere I go, and I know that doesn't help one bit at this point.
No. In fact,
I
you're
did-
probably hurting yourself, if anything.
The fact that I had to wear a mask when I got gas at the gas station, but then I grabbed that same dirty handle, dude, I was just like, what the heck
The fact that they say that UV sanitizes the hospitals and that's why they have all these UV lights up, but yet again, you can't gather outside and the sun. Do people not understand the sun is UV?
That's what it is. That's
So-
the whole.
So that's what I believe. And what's the bigger picture, right? What is the end goal? I don't know that for sure.
Like, yeah, 20 years from now, what are we going to say COVID is?
I think like I said, it's not about a virus. What it is, it's about giving up freedoms, and they are testing us on all fronts, right? So if you don't like something, something that
that's
somebody
deep,
said,
bro.
something that somebody said, right?
Okay.
They're trying to sneak in fascism in a very sneaky way. For instance, cancel culture. Cancel culture is a covert word for fascism. It's basically censoring you, right? In the United States, people make a big stink about rights, but they don't understand that there comes a lot of responsibility with rights. For instance, I'm Muslim, right? Somebody down the street might be a Satanist and wants to put up his church of Satan. Do I like it? No, I can't stand it. But guess what? His same freedoms that allows him to put up the church of Satan allows me to have my mosque. If somebody says something I don't like, I'm not going to censor
can't
them
censor
because
it down.
I don't want to be censored, right? But now we're in this really weird realm where it's getting to that point where we're picking and choosing who has the rights depending on the message. And that to me is the beginning.
So the message is COVID. The message is the disease. Is that what you're saying?
The message is COVID. The message is you need to sacrifice basic rights in order for you to be safe.
Do you believe in that? Like, is that true then?
Like I said, I just came back I'm reincarnated, bro. This is a hologram right now, bro.
Forgot. Yes.
I'm telling you what's happening. I think that what it is that the Constitution fundamentally, I'm not saying the Constitution is perfect, but for instance, for a bunch of racist old white dudes back hundreds of years ago, you know, they're the reason why I can have a beard in the army, because freedom of religion. Somehow these racists found out a way to make sure that things were in checks and balances. But that is a very tricky thing. If you're trying to control people and a population, that the Constitution is kind of in your way.
It's just getting in the way a little bit.
The Constitution is, and what really scares me is that now you have a lot of young people that think the exact same thing.
Totally buying into it.
That this piece of paper right here, this has nothing to do with my life. It's hard for them to understand the concept because we're born into it, right? We don't know what socialism feels like. We haven't been to these places where things are complete, what a world would look like without a constitution. So we think that these are just things that are so abstract. We can't connect it to how it affects our lives, right? The people who would love to think that America is this evil entity are usually people who haven't traveled much outside the US and they don't really know how other countries operate. They see Denmark having low crime rates. Well, that's because everything's legal and people are shooting up in the streets.
But it's still a dangerous place. It's terrible.
Oh, everybody over there has free education and healthcare. Oh, yeah, but they also have 70% taxes and you take home almost nothing that you work for.
Exactly.
So
Right.
I think that people don't really understand the one thing that's keeping these people at bay from completely taking over everything you've worked for is the Constitution. And, you know, whether people agree with me or not, that's up to them. But, you know, if you would have took a snippet of what America is right now and teleported it 40 years ago, they would have been like, what the hell is going on here? This is ridiculous.
The whole mask thing, and it's
ridiculous.
It is
so
ridiculous,
I think
man.
coronavirus has nothing to do with a virus. Do I think that the government even cares about your health and welfare? 500,000 people die from cigarettes. So do I think that they are actually that concerned about your health? No.
Right.
No. It's we're getting ready for the slaughterhouse.
Ooh.
That's what I feel like.
Amen to that, bro.
Yeah.
Doing a survey around the country on the way population handles themselves in speech and deals with their friends and interact with their peers.